Okay, a few weeks ago, I did a video on the fact that Home Depot sells swords. They do. And they're decorative wall hanger kinds, but I guess you could use them. I mean, they're stainless steel. They're metal. You can swing them. But the point is that in doing the research for that and in the video, people saw a few other interesting items in there. And they're like, wait, how did you scroll past that? You got to talk about that. So this is that video where I go back and all the other weird kind of stuff that I found while doing that video, we're going to talk about it because it's just weird and kind of wonderful and odd and kind of scary, the stuff that Home Depot sells on their website. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, first thing that everyone talked about was, what about that battle axe? Sure enough, for $71.96, you can get a Violet Ludoc. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ludoc. My French is rusty. Violet Ludoc. Anyway, medieval lion cast iron display battle pickaxe. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to take it into battle, but you could definitely intimidate the snot out of somebody with this thing. $71.96 there for the privilege of that one. All right, next up, we've got the helm. Look at this. We got a Spartan helmet, complete with the crest and the whole 9 yards, gold medal replica, medieval Greek Spartan helmet with black. And I don't think, now I could be wrong, but I did do a lot of history stuff way back in the day, and I don't think the medieval times and Greek Sparta coincided, but I could be wrong about that one. All right, let's keep going here. 65. Oh, it's a special buy at $65.58. Better jump on that. And no, I will not be posting links to all this stuff. You can Google search it on, or search it on Home Depot. We got the copper metal. We got a Viking helmet. Okay, forget the fact that Vikings didn't actually have horns, and that was added at some weird later date. It still looks kind of cool with black wood stand there for, again, special buy at $62.27. No idea what size it's in, so it's going to be one size fits most. We got the silver metal replica medieval Knight Crusader helmet. Now this one does seem to be medieval-esque, $58. And you can get the medieval armor breastplate to go with it there, or cuirass, I guess, $124.47. And we even have the gauntlets on top of it here. A 2-pack. Better be a 2-pack. It would suck if I had to buy them each separately. $69.35. Unfortunately, no greaves, but we do have a Celtic warriors sculpture here. I don't know if the Celts ever used a shield that looked anything like this, but maybe they did. Anyway, it's a lovely shade of green for your wall. We got, look at this thing. This is... Oh, this is a Kaiser era helmet, like World War I-esque German imperial helmet with black wood stand, coming in for $82.87 on that. Who wants this thing? Oh, we have a nice little wall hanger. This is for your gaming room kind of stuff, your D&D setup. For $279 though, you better be well financed. All right, now we're going to get into, this is their number one selling decorative item. And the entire website, under home accents, the number one sculpture accent item is a gumball machine for $71. You can start your own business. This is one of the most expensive items they sell. A wood hand-painted boat decorative sculpture. I mean, don't get me wrong. I dig the boats. I wouldn't mind having it. I'm not paying $3,000 for it. Maybe give me a model and a box with parts and some tester's glue, and I'll go to town. But $3,000 that's not happening. Anyway, we got, oh, look at this. A silver polystone meditating Ganesh with sculpture with engraved carvings and relief detail. Now, I'm just hoping that they've transposed the picture, because my understanding is with a Ganesha sculpture that you want his, now if you're of the Hindu faith, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you want his trunk going to the right for prosperity. I don't think going to the left is exactly what you want. It could be wrong. It's been a while since I've read up on that, but it looks like it's the same in both pictures. I think that's oh wow, that is a gray room. Anyway, $91.54. We got next up this, I don't know what this thing is, a prismatic octopus. Multicolored ceramic tall standing octopus sculpture with rainbow shimmer finish, $125. if you would put this in your house, if you would literally drop $125, put a comment down below. I got questions for you. Just a few. All right. Next up, we've got, oh my gosh. This is Miami Vice days right here. That's what this is. Black polystone floor leopard sculpture with carved, faceted diamond exterior. You don't understand, the whole exterior of this thing is like bedazzled. That is insane. That is so 80s. It hurts. I feel like I should be wearing a pastel blazer, driving a Ferrari convertible. That $446. Yeah, you got to be selling some drugs to afford that thing. All right, next up we got the T-Rex. Now, I've honestly seen a few YouTubers with this T-Rex sculpture, like in their office and stuff, and I kind of wondered, like, why and where'd you get it? Well, now we know they went shopping at Home Depot. $678.50 for a poly resin glazed dark bronze T-Rex skull with base. I will say this though, it doesn't have great reviews. It's only got 2.5 out of 3 stars. Oh my gosh, I gotta see. We gotta read the reviews. I want to hear how it's a 19.5 skull and they increased the price by 50%. How dare they? Almost $400 for a 20-inch figure. Seriously, it's not even 20 inches long, and they want almost $400, and that's before tax and shipping. You got to be kidding me. So apparently this is not the one that I've been seeing everyone else have, because the ones I've been seeing that the YouTubers and stuff have are pretty big ones. Who the frick is spending $35 on a fake fan? You could buy a real fan for that price. You could probably go on eBay and buy a vintage fan, legit fan, probably still working, probably a fire hazard if you don't fix that cord. Anyway, $35 for a fake fan. Gee, I'm at a loss for words. I think I bit my tongue. All right, I got to tell you, if you are trying to find peace and balance and, and align your karma and your chakras, nothing says, the true dharma of the situation like buying a Buddha from Home Depot. Black polystone, meditating Buddha sculpture with engraved carvings and relief detail for $14.50. My guess is it's pretty tiny. Next up, we've got, if you want to get canceled just real quick, go buy this and put it on anywhere in your house. That is just too much. What the nightmare fuel is this? It looks like one of the, not the sleaze stacks. What are those things? The ones that kept trying to kill the Gelflings. Anyway, Doctor of Death Steampunk Plague Novelty Sculpture Mask. 48. You're gonna waste $50 on this thing, so you can look at one of those. Oh, what are those things called? Not the Gelflings, the other ones. Anyway, next up we got the pineapple sculpt silver polystone pineapple fruit sculpture, $23.67. If you show up at someone's house and they've got this sculpture, it's all right. They just have bad taste. If it's upside down, you should take your spouse and leave. I'm just saying, I've stayed in one too many RV parks, and that's not a situation you want to find yourself in. All right, next up we got, look at this, poly resin cast off-white and ombre brown antler deer skull. Ombre, I like how they describe it as ombre, like it's a hairstyle. $747. I guarantee you, if you want to spend $747, you could drive up here to Montana, get yourself an out-of-state hunting license, and I can take you to some of the public lands, and you can get your own skull and a freezer full of meat for that price, rather than buy. This is, that one irks me. All right, next, the Balinese god of the afterlife sculpture, novelty wall mask for $77.90. That's what I need. A Balinese god of the afterlife. For those of you who don't know, Bali shares, even though it's surrounded by the rest of Malaysia and stuff like that is Islamic. Bali is a Hindu island. I don't know how exactly it happened, but it's weird. Anyway, I'm not saying they're part of Malaysia. I'm just saying like all the islands and the archipelagos around there are all Islamic, Jakarta and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, is it Jakarta? Anyway, let's keep going here. We got again for the D&D room, your 25-inch by 10.5-inch Ruthless Knavesmire Dragon Trophy by artist Liam Manchester. It's a wall sculpture for $172. Make a good coat rack. All right, now this one is kind of cool. This is a 3D wooden puzzle bookends. Let me see if I can zoom in here so you can get a better picture at it. So it's like a whole little library inside a book or a fake book. Anyway, that's kind of cute, but I'm not paying $131 for that. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I could probably build that myself if I wanted to spend the time doing it. All right, now we've done a lot for the wall hangings and stuff like that. We're going to head outdoors because we got the 16-inch Bigfoot schlepping the garden gnomes Bigfoot statue. Bigfoot carrying 3 gnomes because nobody knows why someone buys this. But they do, $79.77. They spend almost $80 for a 16-inch high, thing. Next up, we've got the 32-inch Venus of Pietrasanta. I don't know how to pronounce that, Pietrasanta. That is, I'm guessing someone carved that. $146 of that. That's for the guys. For the girls, we got you the 15-inch mermaid Triton shelf sitter nautical beach statue. That's a mouthful there. I don't know, but something seems about fishy about that price. 15 inches for $44.62. I don't know about that, but let's wrap it up in a big way. We got the bear, 89 inches high. Now look at this title, 89-inch. H, I guess, means high. Sitting pretty, oversized brown bear statue with paws seat. So is he sitting pretty, oversized bear, or is he a sitting pretty, oversized bear? Is he just a pretty bear who's oversized, or is he pretty oversized, or is he just sitting pretty? I'm at all. He's going to eat those kids like chiclets. That's what's going to happen there. $4,554.30. Don't forget the 30 cents, kids, because, after you spent almost $5,000, you got to have the 30 cents in there. That is insane. Who buy? I want to know. Somebody find a picture of somebody who has this and send a link to me. I want to see it. Who spends that kind of money? I'm at a loss for words. Anyway, here's what I want to know. What's your favorite weird thing you ever bought at Home Depot? Put it down below in the comments. If anything, I think the weirdest thing I ever bought was like some red mulch or something. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Just having a little fun with you. Let me know what you think. How about this? Let me know what you think the weirdest thing was on this list. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.